Did you know English isn't Australia's only language? I bet you can learn these Noongar words in 5 minutes.
Hi, I'm Bianca. We're here today at the Yarning Circle and we're going to be talking Noongar.
First off, what is Noongar?
We're on Noongar Boodja, so Noongar Country. It is also the language of the First Nations people on Noongar Country. The word Noongar also just simply translates to human or person.
Oh, that's very interesting, Bianca.
Yeah.
Let's learn some Noongar language. Okay, let's do this.
All right, the first word is...
Boorloo?
Yeah,
Is that-
close.
okay.
Yeah, Boorloo.
Okay, Boorloo. I think I've heard it definitely in a few textbooks, maybe a few indigenous units, but I can't say too sure because I don't want to butcher it. But do tell me what does it mean.
So Boorloo is the first name of the Perth area. So CBD sort of area, but now it's used more broadly.
So it just expands throughout the main city area?
Yeah, so when you think of Perth, Perth is the city, but Perth is also the main area. So you can always use Boorloo for Perth.
All right then. Next time I go back, I'm just going to say I'm going back to Boorloo, guys.
The next word is...
Whadjuk. Every lecture and tutorial. I think I've heard it enough times to know how to pronounce it. So Whadjuk, does it have to do with like family or clan or something like that?
Yeah, that was really good actually.
Okay.
So, perfect pronunciation.
Whadjuk.
Whadjuk, that is one of the Noongar nations. So we have many groups within the Noongar area and the Noongar people. And this area where Curtin is based and where Boorloo, that is Whadjuk Noongar Country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Third word. Okay, give it to me. What is
Third
it?
word.
Boodja? Boodja?
Close. Boodja.
Boodja. This is honestly my first time hearing this word.
It's complex as well. It means country, but country is complex. So country means more than just the land you stand on. It's the environment, it's the seasons, it's everything that makes country. So when you say Noongar Boodja, you're talking about the histories, the stories, the culture, and the land. So it's, yeah.
By the way, Bianca, could you tell us more a bit about yourself and maybe your heritage?
Yeah, for sure. So my family are Noongar, Whadjuk, Balladong and Wilman Noongars. So it's this sort of Perth area. My mum's a Whadjula, a white person. I didn't learn a lot about my heritage growing up, but since I've moved to Perth back to my family's country, I've gotten to learn a lot more. I've been doing Noongar language lessons 3 years now. Yeah, so I don't think I've learned as much as I want to.
Definitely qualified.
It's very hard. As anyone knows that learns a second language, it's hard work.
Yeah, especially because you can't access it on your phone. It's no Duolingo or anything like that.
Yeah, but I think that points out the beauty of this language. It's so interpersonal and you have to go speak to the knowledge holders to learn this language. So I'm definitely not a language teacher, but I love speaking it. I love that I can reconnect through language.
Could you maybe give us an introduction or explain what it is that we're doing, but in the Noongar language?
Sure, okay.
Okay.
Kaya. Nyan were Musa knitting, were wonken, were jinang, Noongar Boodja. All right, the next word we have is...
Okay. Derbarl Yerrigan?
Close, that was really good. So Derbarl Yerrigan. So in Noongar, the first syllable is what's accentuated. So Derbarl Yerrigan.
Derbarl Yerrigan.
Kaya, yeah,
Okay.
that was great. Let me give you a hint.
Okay.
Perth City is based around this.
Is it river?
Yeah, okay, it's the Swan River. So the Derbarl Yerrigan, or the Swan River, is a very important part of our creation stories. Some people refer to it as the dream time, or in Noongar is the knitting. And in the Derbarl Yerrigan, that's where the Wargle, the rainbow serpent, swam through, and that was part of our creation.
Oh. Okay, next word.
Next word we have is...
Maya.
Yeah. So Maya means home or house. Generally it needs a roof and 2 walls or that kind of coverage. Maya can be used now. You can have your buka Maya, which is, buka is your cloak or your kangaroo skin or your clothing now. And then with Maya, it's like the clothing store.
Okay.
So we take words prior to colonization, would have probably just meant the place where you're sleeping, but we continue on and the language has become quite modern, keeping up with the times, and now we have a word for clothing store, which we didn't have back in the day. But Maya's more than just a house. It's the place where you have a sense of belonging, where you feel connected to country and connected to the place where you are.
After learning the Noongar language, a lot of it seems to be based around the ideas of community, spirituality, and it's the people that makes the land as well.
Exactly. And on that note, that brings us to the last word.
All right. Ngala?
Yeah, Kaya. Ngala.
Ngala.
That NG sound can be quite tough.
Yeah.
There's no English words that start with that.
Yeah, I feel like some people could potentially say Ngala, but I think just from like learning other languages as well, like the N and the G is like combined, but like it's not emphasized.
Yeah.
So it flows just into Ngala.
Perfect, yeah. And what do you think that means?
Oh my god, it's so hard. I was thinking like community or tribe. I honestly can't think of one.
It means us.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually quite sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually really like that word, like the way it's pronounced, but it's just very simple meaning us. Ngala.
So that brings us to the end. We've gone through our 6 words.
And now I'm going to teach you some Malay words, but actually, you've actually been saying a Malay word this whole time. I know a lot of languages out there, they have similar spellings, but different meanings. So one of those words that you've been saying is kaya. And in my Malay heritage, kaya is actually a coconut jam spread that we use in the morning to eat. So if a lot of international students watch this, kaya, bukan untuk makan. That means not for eating, it's a greeting. It's a greeting in the Noongar language.
Ah, interesting. Okay, well, now I'm keen to try it. The Kaya? Kaya?
Yep, kaya toast. So this is the first one.
Oh, Keluarga?
Okay, close. Keluarga.
Keluarga.
Yeah, keluarga. You know, everyone has this in their lives. Sometimes there'll be a lot more people in there, or sometimes less.
Oh, family.
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 Yes. Blood is thicker than water, so keluarga means family. Very simple. All right, the next one. I wasn't told that we were learning very wholesome and influenceable words, but the second word is something a bit funny. So I'll show it to you and try to pronounce it.
Okay, all right. Malas?
Yes, very close, very close. So we say malas.
Malas.
Yeah, malas. It's a feeling that you feel when you're like scrolling on social media, you don't want to do anything. It's just the weekend.
Brain rot, like lazy.
Lazy, yes, it's lazy, yes.
Well, thank you so much. I was really stoked to have been able to teach you, but also to have learnt some myself.
Thank you so much for teaching us about the Noongar language. And honestly, as an international student, I wouldn't have thought 3 years ago when I first came that I would hear all these foreign words and all that. Learning the Noongar language is a very beautiful thing. So as an international student, you should keep your ears out and learn some words for your own. Thank you so much for watching the video. Remember to like and subscribe and turn the notifications on so you never miss another episode of I'm at Curtin.
Now
what? In Malaysia, especially growing up, if they say you like lounging around on your phone, they'll be like, jangan malas. Jangan is like don't, like malas is like lazy. So don't be lazy. So jangan
okay.
malas.
I'll have to hold that one for my brother.